Alright, welcome back to Hard Mode Michigan, everybody. Alright, so here's the plan. We're going to do Steel River Supplies, which is... we got to go get this fuel carrier trailer that's sitting right here. But before we do that, we're going to come over to the warehouse and we're going to get some bricks. Actually, I might pick up that sideboard trailer while I'm over there too. So we're going to get some bricks, and then we're going to come over here, and we're going to get this fuel carrier trailer. We'll drag that all over here. Then we will pick up, or no, we're going to have to deliver the wooden planks, or no, I'm getting ahead of myself. We're going to have to deliver the fuel carrier trailer. Then we need to pick up a trailer somewhere, which is a trailer here, unless I drag this trailer all the way, which I probably won't, because that's going to be a pain in the ass, but we'll see. I mean, I guess I could do that. Either way, there's a trailer over here, too, that we can always use. But then we need to go back and get some wooden planks, and we can deliver those. And then we're going to have the bricks, and we're going to get some more wooden planks, and we're going to go to Smithville Dam, deliver those to the farm, and we'll get the fuel as well over there and deliver those. And then while we're over there at the farm, we can... what was the thing I was doing? While we're over at the farm, we can get the consumables from the farm and bring them back to town storage. So that'll be those two contracts done. And it'll help. But also, I want to see... I don't know if I'm going to be able to, but I want to try and see if I can free the White Western Star. Because that is over there. So, yeah, we're going to check that out while we're over there. Because I know the White Western Star is a really good truck. And that may be the truck we end up using. Or at least, you know, it's just an extra truck that we can have. So that's kind of the plan. I guess we'll see how that goes. So first things first is we need to go to the warehouse. So let's pop a thing right there so I know where I'm going. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. We should be able to get all that done in this episode. At least these contracts done. And then we'll see what I can do about the White Western Star. I don't exactly remember what I have to do to it. I think I have to repair it and stuff. So I may have to end up going over there with a scout with some repair supplies or like a repair trailer or something. We'll see. But the White Western Star is a pretty good truck that I think would be beneficial to have, so I want to get that sooner rather than later. I think we're making pretty good progress here though in this hard mode playthrough. Need to get some fuel before I... And this, one of my videos, I don't know which episode it is, got a freaking copyright claim on this stupid song that plays at this gas station. It's so annoying. I mean, it doesn't matter, but like, it's just annoying as hell. So it is, yeah, I haven't recorded anything since, I think, Thursday of last week. It's now Monday. I had a really busy weekend at work. I worked like 34 hours, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so it's been a long weekend, and I have off today on Monday, so. My son had his 4-year doctor's appointment this morning, so I took him to that, and then I dropped him off daycare. So now I'm just home, chilling by myself. So I figured I'd play some SnowRunner. I started streaming, because it's a PS3 game, started streaming Infamous last night, because, again, I know I've said I'm not like, I've kind of slowed down on the whole trophy hunting thing. I need to take a break from that. I just got way too drained and burnt out doing all that. But I mean, I've played Infamous obviously before, like way back when it first came out, and Infamous 2, and I have the platinum for Second Son, which was one of the first platinums I got, I think, on this account that I have, because whenever I got a PS4, I just made a whole new PSN, because the PSN I used on my PS3, I kind of outgrew the name, and you couldn't change your name at the time, so I was just like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna make a whole new one. And then of course a couple years later they came out with being able to change your name, so in hindsight I probably should have just kept that one and just dealt with it for a couple years, but it's whatever, I don't really care that much. I had like 6 platinums on that account, so it's not a big deal. But I don't know, I'd like to play through Infamous again. I never actually platinumed the first 2 games, so I'd like to try to do that. Because, you know, I love those games. Those games are amazing. Now, oh shit, what? How did this engine get so damaged? Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. But yeah, so I'd like to try to platinum. I know it's not necessarily an easy platinum. It's not hard by any means. PSN Profiles lists it as a 5 out of 10. But it's mostly just because you have to play through the game like 2 times, I think, which isn't terrible. And it does have a difficulty trophy you have to play through on hard, but I'm just going to play through it on hard to begin with because it's not that hard. I mean, I don't remember it being that hard. It could be, I don't know. But either way, I'll be able to do it, so. Alright, so I need bricks here. So we will just grab those. Oh, wrong one. Alright, and I'm just going to leave that trailer, because there's another trailer. And I know it's not a sideboard bed trailer, but it does have those, like, things, so it's fine. And I have other sideboard bed trailers laying around. I think there's 2 at my garage, so I don't need this trailer by any means. And it's just one less thing I have to worry about dragging back now that I don't know how I damaged my engine. I didn't even notice that happen. So that kind of sucks, but I guess I need to get a repair trailer or something. I don't really know how else you repair. I mean, you pretty much have to use a repair trailer or just pay the fee in the garage, which is pretty steep. So I don't know, man. I feel like getting a repair trailer is probably the better choice. I feel like that's one mechanic that I find kind of a little too punishing for hard mode, is the whole repair mechanic, because like the trailers are so expensive, and like once you use all of the repair parts in the trailer, like the trailer's just useless and you can't sell the trailer back. So like I don't know. I don't know what's more worth it. Is it more worth it to buy a repair trailer and use that to repair your truck, or just pay the fee in the garage to repair it? Like that's kind of what I don't really know. I guess I could look that up. And I don't know how it works, like with maps that have like the repair areas. Like, is that free like it is normally and you just drive through it in normal mode? I mean, I can't imagine it would be free. I'm sure you have to pay a fee to repair. But like in normal mode, you just drive into the little, you know, yellow box and it just automatically repairs you. There's no like, it's not like at the fuel station where you have to like, you know, tell it you want to fill up, even though fuel's free in normal mode. But like, I don't know, it's kind of odd. I'm not really sure. I mean, I've used like almost all of that one repair trailer that I have. Alright, so which way do I want to go? I guess let's just go this way. I think that's the easier way to go. I'm really slightly annoyed about my engine. I didn't even notice it broke like that. But I'm not leaking fuel. It's just using more fuel than it normally would. So it's all right. There's a fuel station over here as well, and I can use fuel from this fuel trailer too, if I need to. As long as I leave 10% of it in the trailer, it'll still count. I'm pretty sure that that requirement doesn't change in hard mode. That's just a thing. Could be totally wrong on that. If I am, please let me know. But I don't think that that matters. I think it's the same like it is in normal mode, as long as there's still 10% of the fuel in the trailer, it'll still count for delivery. Alright, so like I said, we're going to get this trailer over to the town, deliver it. We'll go pick up that trailer, and then we'll go back and get wooden planks. Deliver those, then we'll go back and get more wooden planks. And then we'll head over to Smithville to deliver the stuff to the farm. And then we'll do whatever we can over there. If there's some watchtowers we can hit and stuff, we'll do that. But like, I'm not gonna try. I feel like it's not smart to just try and clear one region, like I usually do in normal mode, in hard mode, because like it almost feels like I need to go get these other trucks. Like I need to get the White Western Star. Like I need to get the P16, because those trucks can be extremely helpful. So I'm going to prioritize just, you know, going to the other maps if I need to, rather than wait. And like the twin steer, I need to try to go get that too. So, and that's really like, that's right inside the one map, the Island Lake map. So if I can go get that, that would be good too. I don't think traveling between maps costs money, does it? I hope not. I'm pretty sure it's just traveling between regions. I don't think traveling between maps costs anything. I mean, that's free in normal mode. The only thing you have to pay for in normal mode for travel is like the ferries on the maps that have ferries. Like, I think it's British Columbia, and then the North Carolina map has a ferry. I really do have to say though, like I am really enjoying hard mode. I'm enjoying it more than I thought I would. It's just like, it gives you a different way to think about playing the game rather than just driving from point A to point B with cargo. Like you have to actually be strategic about it and how you approach the situation. Because if you get stuck with one of your only big trucks, like you're screwed. Like there's no getting out of it other than recovering and paying that fee, which is not cheap, especially when you don't have a lot of money, which we only have about 15K. So I've kind of been struggling with money already as it is. Once I get some trucks here, though, and start getting on a roll, we'll be alright, but I really need to get some trucks. This truck's doing fine, though, to be honest. And like I said, I'm using the jack tires, so, like, that helps a lot. Like, normally, I wouldn't have those, but I do, because I have that DLC. And honestly, a little bit of tire help is kind of nice because Michigan is pretty hard on normal mode in the beginning. So I can only imagine how difficult this would be not having any kind of tires to use until you unlock them. Michigan is muddy, and you don't unlock mud tires until like rank 12, I think. Something like that. It's somewhere around there. 11 or 12, I don't know. But yeah, back to Infamous. I don't know. I just kind of felt like I just been thinking about playing it lately again, and I just kind of thought, why not? Only way I can play it is streaming it, so. And I think it's still gonna have the Festival of Blood in the DLC or in the trophy list, which kind of sucks. Which means I'll never really be able to 100% that trophy list. I mean, I can play Festival of Blood because it's standalone, and I think that's also on PlayStation Plus. But isn't this where I'm supposed to deliver this? No, it counted it. Okay. Well, that's it. It's a free fuel trailer I can use, I guess. Alright, let's go get that trailer and go back and get wooden planks. Or I have to do that twice, actually, because I need to take wooden planks over to Smithville as well. So this is going to be a little bit of back and forth here for a sec. We'll go pick up this trailer that's over here, run to the sawmill, pick up some planks, drop them off, run back to the sawmill, pick up some more planks, and then we'll go to Smithville. Do a little bit of exploring over there, drop this stuff off, bring the consumables back here. I like to try to come into these episodes with a plan, because if I don't, then we're just going to waste a lot of time trying to figure out what to do. I still have not gone and picked up that upgrade that's like over there. I gotta do that too. But like I said, I'm gonna need to get a scout over there anyway, or something. So. Alright. Yeah, we had this circus show at work yesterday. It was wild, man. I like those kind of shows just always freak me out when we have them, because the way that they like rig their fly stuff up is so sketchy to me. And like, I work in a theater that's, you know, it's old, and we have like an old pin rail system with like sandbags that is the weight, like the counterbalance weight, and it's manually operated. It's not like the newer, like, you know, double purchase weighted fly systems where it's, you know, got weights and it's kind of like a, you know, it's just, you can almost do it with like one arm. Like, you don't have to like hold onto a rope. Like with ours, you have to untie it from the pin rail, and then you have to, like, you know, manually pull it in and let it out, and like, it's dangerous, but like, we all know what we're doing, so we're fine with it. But like, you know, it's dangerous, and it's just like our battens that are flown up there that we can hang stuff from. They're old battens too. Like, they're not like the newer style battens where they're like, I don't know how to explain it. There's newer style battens that are like, it's almost like double bars. It kind of looks like a ladder, like up on its side. So like, it's got like cross braces in between like two pipes. But ours is literally just like Schedule 40, like 2-inch pipe that's like, you know, flown across the stage. It's all safe. It's all, you know, it's all inspected every year by like a professional rigging company. Like, it's not unsafe, but it's just, it's old. And they took 2 of our battens and like clamped them together essentially with like these little clamp things they had, and then they rigged to that, and then they like used ratchet straps that were, I'm just gonna auto load to save time. They used ratchet straps to, like 4 ratchet straps to like kind of secure the battens so they couldn't swing like upstage and downstage essentially, and that was crazy. I don't know. It was wild, man. And then like they weren't like super aggressive on it. Like they were just kind of like hanging from silks and stuff and like doing stuff like that. They weren't doing any like the crazy like silk drops where they like wrap themselves up and then like drop and like end like a foot above the stage. But they were swinging on it in like large circles, and that was pretty crazy. I mean, I was at front of house because I was on the board, just, you know, riding the track fader up and down. But it was wild, man. I'm glad I wasn't backstage because I would have been stressed out watching that swing around up in the grid. But it all worked out. Nobody got injured. You know, it was safe, I guess, technically. But I don't know. It was a crazy show. Those circus shows that come in are always wild. The only mess up through the whole show was a juggling act. One of the guys dropped his pins a couple times. But that act was still really cool. Like after, like they were both juggling like side by side. Just normal like 3-pin, like 3 bowling pins kind of thing, juggling. And then they faced each other with just a set of 3 pins, and they were juggling them back and forth, and they took all of their clothes off, like down to their boxers, while they were juggling the pins back and forth, and then put them all back on while they were juggling the pins back and forth. And they didn't drop a single pin. It was pretty impressive. Never seen that before. That was a new act for me on the circus side, but it was really cool. I don't know, those circus people are a different breed, that's for sure. And this was a Chinese company out of Shanghai, so there was a language barrier, which there usually is for those kinds of shows anyway. There was only like 2 English-speaking guys on the whole crew, and they were like American too, which makes it even kind of weirder considering they like tour around the country with them. Which I guess it's not. I mean, it makes sense, but like, I don't know. I couldn't imagine being on like a tour like that, and like none of the, you know, performers speak English like at all, other than like very, very, very little. And I don't know. I just feel like that would be a really tough tour to be on, but maybe not. I don't know. Alright, so let's go back and get some more, and then we will go, now that we're done with that for now, let's do this. But either way, it was fun, and they were really, 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 really quick for their load in and load out. So I actually even got out like an hour earlier yesterday than I was supposed to. It was supposed to be like a 12-hour day, and I only was clocked in for like 11. So, but it was fun. It was an easy day, really. Other than the stress of watching them rig up that fly system they did. It's pretty wild. But yeah, this week's, I don't know, this week's kind of weird. I have another Wednesday event. It's like our local like business awards for like just like local businesses, or like Chamber of Commerce does it. So we have that Wednesday night, and then there's something this weekend. What is this weekend? I think it's a concert, I'm pretty sure. I'm not going to say what it is, obviously, but... Oh, yeah. We have like a, almost kind of like a dueling piano act on stage. It's not really dueling pianos, but it's kind of what it is. It's not. We have another actual dueling pianos event coming up later in March. That's in our ballroom, but this is kind of like another type of that kind of thing. Two guys on stage playing piano. They're acting as, you know, some famous artists, but so we have that, and then I have a pub crawl. I'm just gonna auto load again. A pub crawl like mini golf thing where we have these little like putt greens around the bars downtown, and you know, it's a pub crawl, so they go to each bar and then they have to like take a putt, and whatever team has like the lowest putt count wins a prize or whatever. So it's a little bit of an easier weekend, at least, than this past weekend was. I at least have a couple of admin days this week where I didn't have any last week. So this may be the only... What the hell? This may be the only day I actually have off this week, like during the week, I think. Or maybe I'm off Thursday again. I might be off Thursday again, actually. What the hell? Let's go. This path is getting a little ruddy and muddy. Granted, I do have quite a load here, so... I don't know, then like 2 weeks from now we have a national tour coming through for I guess a semi-famous country artist. He comes through like every 2 years or so. Last time he was here, his lighting, his LD was an absolute dickhead. So I hope he got fired, because I know a lot of the crew didn't like him either. Like their crew, like the touring crew, did not like him. And he was a dick to our crew, and I know our production, or what is she? Is she the production director? I don't know, whatever, production manager or something, whatever her title is. She had reached out to the tour's production manager, and you know, had said that he wasn't nice to any of our crew and blah blah blah. And he had responded to her and said like, yeah, we know he's a problem. Don't worry about anything. Your crew is great. We'll see you again. So hopefully he does not work for them anymore. But you know, there's no guarantee that he doesn't. So. But that's like a 16 and a half, 17 hour day. I think I'm scheduled at like 7:30 or 8, and I'll probably be there till after midnight. Because, you know, they'll have a big stage set up. They'll probably have stage decking we have to bring in. And they'll have probably LED walls and all kinds of other shit we have to hang. And, you know, so it's gonna be a lot. I mean, those shows are always fun because we don't get them that often. We get probably, I don't know, 3 or 4 of those a year, I'd say. Like the big national tours that come through. Most of our shows that come through are like smaller tribute style bands where we have to rent backline for them. Or, you know, even some of the bigger tribute bands that come through, they'll tour with their own backline and kind of like their own small crew. But for the most part, they're still really like, yeah, they're just smaller crews, so they're not like a national tour or anything. But we do get a couple national tours throughout the year. Like I said, a handful, 4 or 5 maybe. And they're always fun. We'll occasionally get some like crazy... I really hope we don't get The Price is Right live again, because that show is always a disaster. But we've had that a couple times in the past. That's actually the longest shift I ever worked was a Price is Right live, and this was like probably 10 years ago. But I had to be there at like 6 o'clock in the morning, and we didn't leave until 2 a.m. like the next night. Like, it was like a 20-hour shift. It was awful. Which, granted, we had Jeremy Camp, I guess, I don't know when that was now. It was a couple months ago. And that was a 17.5-hour day, so that was a really, or no, an 18.5-hour day. So that was a really long day. We actually had our fire alarm go off during that because they were using too much haze and it set that off. But we had to evacuate everyone, and it was sold out, so we got everyone out though within, I think, 5 to 10 minutes, something like that. So it was successful, at least. I mean, there was no emergency, but like, we still had to make people evacuate. I mean, the show was almost over though. They had like one more song to play before their encore, so whenever we came back in, you know, a lot of people just ended up leaving, but most people stayed. And then they played the encore, and then, or they played the song and then the encore, and that was it. It was also the tour's very last show too, so they were like, it was kind of wild how that all worked out. Like the crew for the tour was like playing a bunch of jokes on him, like on Jeremy, and he thought it was a joke at first, and we were like, no, this is serious, like we have to evacuate. Even though it was the haze, like, we have to evacuate. I don't know, all in all, I think we did a good job with it, though. There's definitely things we learned, because it was really, like, the first time we've ever really had to do that, with, like, a full house. So, it was honestly good that it happened, because it was, you know, it gave us the practice for, in the case of an actual real fire drill or fire alarm, you know, we would be able to. I just wanted to activate the garage. But yeah, in the case of like a real fire alarm, we would be able to do it without an issue, because that's what we did. Oh shit, I forgot about this. Can't go this way. I need service spare parts. Is there another way? I think I can get around another way, but it's kind of a pain in the ass. Are there service spare parts right over there, actually? Let's detach this trailer. Let's unpack. And let's pull this off. We'll go get the service spare parts. And we'll open that up just so that we can get by there, because otherwise that's going to be a pain in the ass. I honestly might just jump in here and repair my truck too, because I'm tired of it being broken. Cost $2,500, but that's fine. Just, you know, I can't make any money ever. It's kind of annoying. But at least it's not broken anymore. Alright, let's run over here. We'll grab some service spare parts and clear these fallen rocks so we don't have to worry about that. Really gotta be careful. It can't be like taking stupid damage like that. quick task done here. Pick that up over here. I'm not worried about the contest. I'll do the contest like probably very last thing. Mainly want to do is see if I can get this White Western Star. I'm gonna have to see what I need to do for that. Can you transfer vehicles between garages for free? No, because storing them costs money, that's right. Or removing them from storage costs money. So you cannot do it for free. That just gave me back my 2,500, didn't it? Pretty much. Alright, let's load these bricks back up. Hook back up our trailer. Whoa, 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 no! Oh my god, are you kidding me? Son of a bitch, dude. Oh, man. I'm so, like... I don't think... Well... I mean, I could put this on. I just, like, this doesn't have... Oh, I'm so mad that that happened. We're gonna go without. Oh, I don't have any fuel in this, son of a bitch. And now I can't get this out of here because... Oh, god damn it. What do I do? I don't really know what to do. I can take this down, transfer a bit of fuel in it so I can get it back in the garage. I'm so mad I tipped over my freaking truck with the crane. That's absolutely insane, dude. That's just the kind of shit that happens in SnowRunner, so I shouldn't be mad. And I'm not recovering. I'm gonna figure out how to do this without recovering, but it's not gonna be easy. Like, I think my smartest choice here. We're not gonna be able to get done what I wanted to do. I think my smartest choice here is to drive this over to this fuels to the gas station, get gas, so I can put some fuel into the Kodiak. And then I don't know. I don't know how much it costs to pull a truck out of storage. I'm sure it's like $2,500 at minimum. Oh, come on, dude. It's like, I just don't have any luck, man. I can't. This is the kind of shit that is so annoying to me. Like, I keep screwing myself over because I keep getting my truck stuck. I need to get these out of here anyway, so I guess it's not the end of the world, but it's just annoying. Like, both these trucks have been just sitting out here doing nothing. I just need to be more careful. I'm just like, I'm getting too willy-nilly with stuff. I should not have driven through that. I knew that was mud. I don't know why I did that. The Scout usually doesn't get stuck, though. That's kind of why I didn't think it was going to happen. But... oh my god. I think I can go straight here. I feel like it's risky. Yeah, we're not doing that. We've already made too many mistakes. I'm not doing that. That would be real dumb. What in the world? How did I get past that? Oh, come on. I'll take it. Didn't really do a whole lot of damage, just rolled. Alright, made it down. I can pull the scout out with this, so I'm not worried about that. But like, honestly, I need to refuel both of these. Oh, I know I've been quiet. I'm just, you know, thinking about the mistakes that were made. Things were going so well too, and just like, it's so annoying that I tipped myself with that crane. I'm just not used to trucks being able to tip over like that. It's just, I'm so used to like the Zeke 605R, and that thing just never tips over. It's just annoying. Not drive through the mud this time. It's what I should have done the first time. I swear, sometimes I just don't really think, and I just... Ugh. I still don't totally think in hard mode a lot. I'm just... That's why that kind of stuff happens. Actually, I've been watching this guy on YouTube named Squirrel. I don't know if you ever heard of him. But he had just popped up in my like recommended because of he was playing Roadcraft, and I guess, you know, my algorithm on YouTube has provided that to me as content. So I like watched him play some of that, and that was, you know, it looks interesting, but again, like I've said this before, I'm not buying that game as soon as it releases because I really did not enjoy Expeditions that much, and, you know, I'll go back to Expeditions eventually, but I just haven't been in the mood to play that, so I haven't. But Roadcraft looks really cool, and like I do want to play it, but I'm just gonna wait until like the general consensus is out on it and like how people feel that it is before I buy that. So, but anyway, he also is playing this other game called Derail Valley, which I believe is only on PC, so I can't play it, but it looks really cool. It's like a train simulation game, but it's like SnowRunner train simulation. Like it has like the same vibe as SnowRunner, and I don't know, it looks awesome. Like it's a game that I would definitely like playing, but I don't have a PC, so I can't do it. But like it's like very, very simulation. Like you have to like control all the brakes and like all of the, you know, everything like that. You have to buy licenses to be able to drive the different trains, and you have to like move cars around in the yards to like, you know, organize them and set them up for, you know, deliveries and things. It's really, really cool. I don't think the train simulator that is on PlayStation is anything near that, but I guess I could look it up. I don't know, it looked like a really, really neat game. And I kind of wish I could play it, but, you know, I can't, obviously. So, alright, I'm going to check one thing here, just to try to speed this up a little bit, because I don't really know how else to do this, other than just driving that truck all the way over there. And that truck is rear-wheel drive, so I feel like that's going to be hard to do. So I'm going to pop some gas into this truck so I can get it back in the garage. Alright. Let's get this into the garage. And then I'm going to store it, which I'll probably regret because it's probably going to be too expensive to pull it out. But I'm going to, God damn it, I'm going to store it, and then I'm going to jump over to Smithville and just see if I can pull it out of the garage there. Yeah, deploying for another garage will cost money. Alright, so let's jump over to Smithville. I haven't gone in the garage. I hope I can. Yeah. Oh, it only costs 1,000. It's not bad at all. Alright. I'm okay with that. Alright, so now we should be able to flip this back over with this truck. Maybe not. Give it a yank. Can I restore the crane? Let me try it here. No. That didn't really help. There we go. Alright, you know what? I have anchors. The fact that I don't use the anchors is probably really dumb. I need to start using the anchors in hard mode. I never use the anchors, like, ever. Mostly because in my normal save file, I use the 605R, and that thing just doesn't tip over. So, like, you know. In hindsight, if I was using the anchors, we probably wouldn't have flipped over. How much time do we have here? Yeah, we're going to probably have to end this episode here, but obviously we'll continue on right where we left off in the next episode. So I hope you enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed my little bit of frustration, but although we did recover our scouts some, they're released back around the garage, so there is that. And now I have, you know, an extra truck over here, which probably isn't great because I don't have that truck even really set up at all. But either way, we're doing all right. So I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you liked it, subscribe if you want to, and I will catch you in the next episode. Have a good one.